hello to my little friend. It's a very small camera. Hi, welcome back to Nerdsteading, where we're back in the shop, and it's not a shop yet. And we did a demolition video. We should be ready to... No, we're not. We're still doing demolition. I did that demolition video a couple of months ago. It's now September. We now actually have a building permit, so we can legally put up anything that we took down by accident. We had some wildfires, we had some actual heat. We didn't really want to be working outside when it was in the 90s or smoky, or sometimes both. So we're doing this now. Completing our open concept. We're going to take this stuff down. This is water damaged plywood that isn't pressure treated. That's great. The stuff above that is fiberglass? Question mark. I think, yeah, okay, that's fiberglass. Sure. The floorboards are useful, so we're going to stack them up in the middle and maybe pull some nails and things out of them and probably turn that into another project, which means I got another video to edit. Our current problem right now is the siding. It's technically on the wall, but let's go outside and check that situation out, because this is fun, question mark. Follow me, kids. Okay, so this barn uses this barn relies on the #1 barn product, which is stuff that looks like roofing material, which is actually siding, or it could be roofing material. We don't know. It's definitely not roofing material now because it has all these holes in it. Some of them have screws in them, some of them do not. This was a mix of nails and the screws they were actually supposed to use. So we got a couple of problems. One is we don't know if we can replace the siding without pulling the gutters down, our shiny brand new gutters. Oh, there's yellow jackets. That's a new problem here. But the fun is the windows. There are these windows of varying quality down the side of the barn. This one is basically the same window that's in our house right now. It's a good window, but it's now waterlogged, moldy, and crooked because the previous owners didn't actually frame it right. You may want to come a little closer. I know that seems dangerous given what I'm about to do, but this little bit down here where the holes are at and the bottom of the frame, there's supposed to be screws in that attach it to the wood. So the wood that's holding the window up is rotten, and when I pull on the siding, the window moves, which means that the siding is structural. That's not supposed to be a thing. This other window is from maybe the 50s, maybe the 80s. It's kind of hard to tell with these aluminum frame windows. But what sick, twisted person uses nails to frame in a window? Like, what? Who does that? Anyway, since this board is bad, we're probably just going to take the window out by sawing through the board and hoping that there's not broken glass everywhere, because broken glass. Then at that point, we're going to assess what to do with the rest of our day. It might involve day drinking if this goes badly. So as we are eliminating the wall, Susan has discovered a knife. So I assume if you pull this out, congratulations, you're now the queen of shitty demolitions and construction. Or a very, very dirty kitchen. What? Why are they in bed? This is not the first knife we have found wedged in the wall here. Were they making sandwiches in the middle of the thing and just forgot? It's not even a good knife. That's like if you're stashing, maybe it's evidence, we should probably get rid of that. Probably, there's like at least an entire episode of Serial maybe we can do just based on that knife. Yep, that's your good friend of mine, fluffy pink insulation, and some of it's yellow too. A lot of it's though brown. That's just dirt. Anyway, we are going to cover this wall up, but I'd like to contain this stuff as much as possible. So our next step, take some of the lumber we saved that used to be part of the floor or wall, depending on which part we took it off of, and then go get some of the lovely house wrap and put that over the insulation. Yeah, we are going to frame another wall to cover this, but it's going to be a little while, and I'd like to contain as much of this nonsense as possible. Plus, it'll be nice to have another insulated wall in the shop. Oh yeah, that is not resting on the board at all.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pushing. Remember where that screw fell. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, so we'll just put that there. There's good. Leave it there. So it's not as much as the downspout was holding the gutter up as the gutter was holding the downspout in place. And there's a few yellow jackets up here. Looking up here, there are a few nails holding up the sheeting, but there's not a ton at the top. Probably have to spray these yellow jackets down first, because they're not going to be happy with the renovations. They attached the frame of the window with nails.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of trim covering over the top, so we're just gonna tap on the top of the window. I'm talking to the camera. We're just gonna tap on top of the window and see if we can get the window dislodged without, you know, glass going everywhere, which is why I wear goggles when you do this. It's loose, but it's not out. Yeah, that's it. I can't see because I can't see over the window trim. Like the window trim blocks my view, so I don't know how many nails there are in there. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. Actually, I take that back. 10 snip time. There we go. That's the last of it. All right. Structurally inside. Bottom. Oh, there we go. All right. I think so. Yeah, that's it. Wait. Yay. Alright, Sunday afternoon situation. The gutter, which was not really well attached in the first place, and that's work I paid for, so I'm not thrilled about that. That's resting on our ladders here. We've got all the metal siding off, and both the windows out, and they're intact. We didn't break the windows, I'm surprised. Susan figures that this used to be horse stalls. Pretty evident because that's about the width of a door, and that's a bit longer than a door. So this was what, 1, 2, 3 horse stalls before it became a shop. The wood underneath is, it's gonna go to a farm upstate. Wait, we are a farm upstate. No, it's gonna go in the dumpster. Okay, so current plan. All this crap needs to go. All the horizontal boards are destined for the dumpster. We'll leave the gutter detached for now, resting on our ladders. And once we have all the framing out, we have these nice big holes that we can walk the beams out. And then we'll be ready to evaluate putting up new framing and buying some T111 to put up as the siding for yonder barn. Time to get some crowbars and recip saws and tear this nonsense down. Ow. That hurt. And with those last few hammer strikes, I think it's time to stop and assess what we've done. Yeah, we've continued demolition on the shop after waiting out some heat and wildfires and other annoying stuff that kept us from making progress, but now we have this nice open space, a lot less moldy plywood, and an extra knife, I guess. That's fun, right? Anyway, our next phase of the project is going to be laying in the flooring support, so stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, as you enjoy this wonderful shot of things going into a dumpster so they can never be seen on my farm again, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode of Nerdsteading.